Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the first module of chapter Human Eye and Colorful World. In this module, we are going to study about refraction of light through a glass prism. You have already studied how light gets refracted through a rectangular glass slab. For parallel refracting surfaces, as in a glass slab, the emergent ray is parallel to the incident ray. However, a slight displacement or lateral shift will be occurring to the incident ray as it comes out of the glass slab. How would light get refracted through a transparent glass prism? First, we can understand what is a prism. Actually, prism is made up of a piece of glass. Prism has two triangular bases and three rectangular lateral surfaces as represented here. One of the rectangular surface BCFE is called the base of the prism. The other two inclined surfaces ABED and ACFD are known as the lateral surfaces or refracting surfaces of the prism. The line along these two lateral surfaces meet at the refracting edge of the prism, and the angle between two lateral or refracting surfaces of the prism is called the angle of the prism. Now let us do an activity. Fix a sheet of white paper on a drawing board using the pins. Place a glass prism on it in such a way that it rests on its triangular base. Trace the outline of the prism using pencil and make it boundary as ABC. Now remove the prism. Draw a straight line PE inclined to one of the refracting surfaces, say AB of the prism. Fix two pins P and Q on the line PE. Now put the prism back to the boundary ABC. Look for the images of the pins fixed at P and Q through the other face, AC. Fix two more pins at the points R and S such that the pins at R and S lie on the same straight line as PQ. Remove the glass prism and the pin. The line PE meets the boundary of the prism at point E. Similarly, join SR and make this line to meet the boundary AC at point F. Join the points E and F. Draw a perpendicular to the refracting surfaces AB and AC of the prism at points E and F respectively. With the help of protractor, we can draw the normals. M and N represents the normal. Here line NE is normal to the surface AB and line MF is normal to the surface AC. Here PE represents the incident ray, EF represents the refracted ray and FS represents the emergent ray. Here the light ray is entering from air to glass. So the light ray is bending towards the normal. The angle made with the normal and the incident ray is called the angle of incident. Angle made by the refracted ray and the normal is called the refracted ray. Angle of incidence is represented by angle I and angle of refraction is represented by angle R. We observe that in the second surface AC, the light ray is entering from glass to air. So it is bending away from the normal. So we get that there is an emergent ray bent at an angle to the direction of the incident ray. If the incident ray P extended forward to H and emergent ray backward to K, these two rays meet at a point G which is forming an angle FGH. We can measure this angle. This angle is called the angle of deviation. Angle of deviation is the angle between the incident ray and the emergent ray. Now let us understand the relationship between angle A, angle D, angle I and angle E. Angle A plus angle D is equal to angle I plus angle E, where angle A is the angle of the prism, angle D Angle of deviation, angle I, angle of incidence, and angle E, angle of emergence. Thank you.